Real estate rookie road trip. What does it look like? What is it? And we're going to tell you a few things today. If you're thinking about getting into real estate, guys, stay tuned. I don't know how to put them in on.
You reckon? You're going to go like that. Then you're going to go down. And then you're going to go like that.
I'm the ringleader, so listen up.
Well, we've just spent the last 3 days with some of our team, actually. It's been quite interesting. Just taking everyone away, a little bit of team camaraderie. We've got some new guys that are coming through into sales, but coming towards the end of the year, you've got people that are doing their HSC over the next couple of months, and lots of kids probably wondering what they're going to do. Lots of parents saying, you need to go to university. Why don't you get into real estate, which is an amazing career? So I'm actually going to pass the phone around. We're just sitting here curbside at the moment in Kempsey. We're in Kempsey, literally here, guys.
To the country,
literally-
eat a lot of peaches.
Here at the truck stop. Mark, what do you reckon, having been in real estate and a rookie yourself back in the day? What do you reckon about real estate as a career?
Oh, awesome. You know what? I think I didn't really have a high concentration span in school and didn't want to go to university. So I didn't get the marks to go to university. So, but I was a great worker and liked dealing with people. So it just actually worked. It just actually worked.
Would you change anything?
Wives, no, I'm pretty happy with my wife.
Oh my God.
No, I think so.
Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to pass the phone around. I'm going to start with Jono. We're interrupting his sausage and egg McMuffin here. Now, Jono has worked alongside me now for how long?
Just under 3 years now.
Under 3 years. Okay. How old are you, Jono?
23.
23. When did you start with Novak?
4-year anniversary is in 2 weeks. So I was 19.
Right. Okay. And how long have you been in sales for?
Selling for just over 12 months, but in sales team with Lisa for 3 years now.
3 years. Unbelievable. And tell me, how did you start in real estate? How'd you get the job?
Funny enough, Mark was actually doing an appraisal at my friend's house, which I was there. And we just got to talking, and I told him I was doing my real estate course, which I was just doing it for why not, just to have it. And Mark was like, come in for an interview on Monday, and I went, and that was it. The rest is history. I started pretty much the next day.
And what do you reckon? What do you love about it?
I love pretty much everything about it, to be honest. I mean, there's not much I don't love.
Got to say that I'm sitting right next to him.
No, but I'm very similar situation to Mark. So I wasn't the best concentration at school, that sort of thing. And I think just talking to people, dealing with people, was brought up in a fruit shop, so lots of dealing with people, and just talking to people. Always been a hard worker, so I think it just goes hand in hand.
100%. And would you prefer working on your own or working as a team?
I like working in a team. I play soccer, team sport, so I've always been in a team. I don't think I could do it by myself. I think I do enjoy having people around me and having a bit of that team environment.
What would you say, finally, what would you say to anyone who is looking at getting a career in real estate?
I would say definitely give it a go. There's no harm in trying it. Majority of people who try it love it. And it's just something, there's so many things to love about it. And I think the longer you do it, the more you fall in love with it.
Nice. Back to your sausage and egg McMuffin. All right, over to Harry. Harry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
On St. Green's come through.
Look at that.
So it's just
Sponsored by. Okay, Harry, tell me a little bit about you. When did you start in real estate?
I started when I was 18, turning 19. So I've been working for Novak for about a year and 7 or 8 months now, almost coming up to
How'd
2
you get the
years.
job?
How did I get the job? Funnily enough, Tina, one of the property managers, was talking to my best friend's mum who works at Harvey Norman. She was doing like a maintenance order. and I'm not sure what happened, but a conversation just sparked, and my best friend's mum said to Tina over the phone that I'm looking for a job in real estate. And so about half an hour later, I get a call from Tina saying if to come to an interview. So I went to the interview on the following Monday. I did a trial for 3 days, and then the following week I started working full time. I haven't
Okay.
stopped since.
And no experience before you came to us?
No experience. I was like high school. I finished my HSC, and then I started working in January. Mark's just stolen my burger.
I'm going to get you another one, Harry. Don't worry.
It's all right, Mark.
Don't worry, Harry. We'll get you another one. Okay.
I love it.
Now tell me, what do you do in real estate?
I'm a property manager, assistant to Tina.
Yep. Okay. And what does that involve? Like, just give me a very quick rundown what you do with your day.
So to simplify that, I take care of the relationship with tenants. So I do all the maintenances, chase up tenants' arrears, do all the leasing, lease the properties, all that stuff.
Everything.
Everything.
Okay. And so here's the thing, guys. Harry has just been off for a couple of days doing the Lee Woodward Complete Salesperson course with Alex. I'm going to get to Alex in just a second. So these guys are starting to get all of the foundations and the knowledge to pull them through into sales. And I think this is a great thing that we do really, really well at Novak, is that we don't leave these guys just sitting in property management. If that's what they want to do, that's absolutely fine. But it makes for really good training. Like Jono, who's over here eating his sausage and egg McMuffin, started out in property management, didn't you?
Yeah, I was there for about 12 months prior to going to sales.
Yeah. And so I think, we can all agree that the training that you guys get from property management is phenomenal. Like I actually think it's critical for then moving into that sales
It's
area.
massive. I hated being on the phone prior to working in real estate. And obviously being in sales, you're on the phone quite a bit. So that property management, just getting on the phones all the time,
You
doing
build
all
the
those
basics.
calls, you
You build the basics. Yeah.
and then when you're going into sales, it makes that transition
Yeah.
a lot easier.
So Harry's getting all trained up, ready to come into sales, and that's why we've sort of been away with these guys for the weekend as well. That's why we've been away with everyone, just for a little bit of, as I said, bit of team camaraderie. Well done.
That's it.
Harry's always in the office till quite late. I leave usually quite late from the office, and I often see you there, Harry.
Yeah.
Sitting there 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30.
But that's part of the joy of it. This job is, it's you put in the work, you put in the hours, and you get the result in the long run. So that's
Yep.
also it's a good incentive. And just getting into real estate, I think just getting your foot in the front door and actually just trying it, because you've got nothing to lose really. You're fresh out of high school. You can either go to university or you can just get your foot in the door.
How old are you?
20.
20.
Yeah.
So, these guys are young. I got into real estate sales at 46. So don't think for a moment that, you only have a career when you're young in real estate. The great thing is we've got people of all age groups that are in real estate. They come fresh out of school, or like me, started their sales career at the grand old age of 46. We've even got John in there who is in his 70s, Thomas, isn't he? John, yeah, he's in his 70s, right? And he's still absolutely loving and thriving with his career. All right, we've got Alex. Here we go, Alex. We're almost in your hometown here.
Nearly getting
Aren't
very
we?
close. Yeah.
So
very close.
you're from Port Macquarie.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about your situation. So you moved to Sydney.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your background?
So my background is a trade. I left high school pretty much the same as these boys. I didn't really want to go to university. I wasn't really interested in studying. So I did a trade. Did
Yep.
4 years of that.
What trade were you doing?
Plasterer.
Right. Okay.
So fully qualified, and then decided to make the move to Sydney.
Yep.
And in terms of making the move, I thought I'd just change career as well. And real estate. I've always been interested in obviously buildings, real estate,
Yeah.
architecture, and everything. So I just thought real estate was something good to try, and I haven't looked back since.
How old are you?
23.
Right. So here's something really interesting. We are in the northern beaches of Sydney, and here we've got Alex, who's not from the area.
No.
How do you go with that?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, the Northern Beaches is a good area. It doesn't really take that much to kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
It's still really big and there's a lot there. However, it's a really nice area. So just getting in real estate as well, but helps you learn everything about the area.
Yeah,
You learn all
yeah.
the good spots, you learn all the bad. You learn the good streets, the busy streets, and it's it's really interesting. Really kickstarts.
And how long have you been? So you work in the rentals team.
Yeah.
Who you're working
I'm with
alongside Brunker.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And to understand, guys, like these guys who are working at the moment in property management, they're working alongside some of the best property managers in the country. Brunker was ranked as the top property manager by realestate.com. Like the training that you get from these women is
It's
honestly,
incredible.
it's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, you
Yeah.
tell us.
Yeah,
What's it like?
it's amazing. Sprunker's probably one of the best teachers to, or not a teacher,
Yeah.
but best person to learn off. The knowledge that she has is next to none, and the experience you get from that working with her every day is incredible.
And sorry, how long have you been in property management?
10 months now.
10 months. So Alex is also getting prepped and ready now to come into sales. So watch out for these guys. Are you excited?
Very excited.
Looking forward to it?
Very,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Awesome. Watch this space. These guys are phenomenal. They're hard workers. Thomas.
Hi, Lisa.
Thomas.
Hi.
So Thomas and Jono, these guys, they work alongside me. Jono's like my right arm, and Thomas is my left arm, and then we have Tegan as well. Tegan is my assistant. She's the glue.
Yeah.
No, Tegan's
She's
the
the
glue.
legs. She's the legs.
She's the glue. Thomas, tell me a little bit. How did you start? How old are you?
I'm 22 this year.
Yep.
I started when I was, I think, in my early 20s or late 19s.
Also in property management.
Yeah, also under Tina as well.
Yep.
And I came in from Jono. We went to high school together.
These boys are best friends, fun fact.
Yeah. And we were just hanging out one day and I said that I wanted to get into real estate. And
Yep.
he said, yeah, I can get you an interview if you'd like. And I said, absolutely. So I did.
So here you are.
Yeah.
And so how long have you been working in my team for?
A year and a half now. I think.
Yep. Have you learned a lot?
Yes. I've learned so much, especially growing up, being at a young age.
Yep.
What I've learned in real estate, but also as a person and growing into, a mature person. It's
Was
unbelievable.
what was sales what you thought it would be?
No, not even close.
Why?
I just had a very straightforward idea of how to be a sales agent, but then all of these different aspects that come into it as well, like how Lisa takes care of each and every client. I never would have thought that'd be part of the job.
Oh, I love that. What about how I take care of you guys?
Yeah.
But the thing is that I love working in a team as well. And I've found over the years that most people actually do. Not to say that, you shouldn't go out there and be a standalone agent, but there's a lot to be said about working in a team as well. So literally every morning, what happens at 9 a.m.?
9 a.m. My phone rings, Jono's phone rings, and Lisa's phone will ring, and we'll all be on a call for 20 minutes minimum.
What
Sometimes
happens? What do we do?
We-
First thing in the morning?
First thing, we just talk to each other, get everything ready in line for our day.
Yep.
But then just have a conversation as well. Just
Get
go through.
everything all sorted and make sure that these guys are prepped and ready for the day. Everyone knows what they're doing. We go through all sorts of things, any new listings that are coming on, sales that are taking place, what calls need to be done.
Yeah.
What's the deal with the calls, Thomas?
With the calls, we usually do 50 a day minimum. Block yourself out for an hour, 2 hours, whatever you need, but calls must be made.
Must be done. It's just part of the job. What do you reckon? Great career?
Yeah, I love it. I could do this for the rest of my life without question, without doubt.
Love that. All right, guys, that's it. Wonderful career, real estate, Novak. It's like a university. We've been a great training institution, really, for many, many years now. We've got some phenomenal people that work alongside us that have been with us for a long time. You know, some of these guys and girls have worked at Novak for over 10 years, and that's what we're hoping for these guys. All right, that's it. If we can help further, guys, always feel free to reach out to us, and everyone have a great day. See ya. All right, I don't